Hey all, welcome once again to another day, another story from West Bengal. Today is day 391 of my Chandigarh to Australia cycling trip, and this is day 5th of riding here in West Bengal. I have stayed in West Bengal for almost 15 days till now, and let me tell you that I am in love with the West Bengal. I don't know why and how, but I have started liking everything about here. The kind of people they are, the kind of dedication and the respect they have for their culture, that's beyond explanation. I arrived Kolkata during the Durga Puja and stayed here till 15th of October, sharing my few observations about various pandals. The first one is they have mastered the art of making pandals, which are also known as temporary temples. Looking at them, you cannot even find out that these pandals are made with bamboo, some steel frames, and only with colorful cloths. Isn't it amazing? The way they are utilizing the different colors of light, that's again beyond words. উত্তর দমদম পৌরসভার পৌরমাতা Usually Bengal is very hot during the daytime, so that is why during the Durga Puja festival, everybody comes out in the night time because it's very pleasant. And you know what? They just walk and visit all the pandals. You will see them walking on the street for hours. According to my friend Dipankar and Avik, they do it throughout the night and come back home early in the morning. Another very important finding is all the offices are closed and they are making 5 billion rupees business during this festival of 5 days. When I was walking on the street, I saw the maximum crowd was either on the sweet shops or on puchka stall. I saw a reel from Rajkumar Rao. You watch it.
क्योंकि पत्र लिखा बंगाली और मैं दिल्ली गुड़गांव का लड़का हूँ, तो ये बहस कि पुचका बेटर है कि गोलगप्पा, ये बहुत चली हमारी। टिल वन फाइन डे हम लोग कोलकाता में थे और पता नहीं बोला आओ मैं तुम्हें आज पुचका खिलाती हूँ, आज डिसाइड हो ही जाए। हाँ खिलाओ खिलाओ, एंड यार सच में पुचका बेटर निकला यार।
After watching it, I was surprised how can he say that puchkas are tastier than our golgappas in North. But let me tell you, when I had it here in West Bengal, I found really the puchkas are more tastier than the golgappas. And what to say about the sweets? I tasted kalakand, shondesh and roshogulla. I think what makes Bengali sweets so tastier is the balance of sweetness. You will never find them extra sweet. I was also surprised to know when I was told that they are selling these sweets on per piece basis, not per kg. Here in West Bengal, they celebrate Durga Puja with grandiosity. It's a tribute of victory of Durga Mata over a buffalo demon Mahisasur. Durga Puja typically spans 5 days: Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami and Dashmi or Vijayadashmi. I was surprised to see that all these festivals of Durga Puja were happening all the places, and despite of having such a huge population of Muslim, not even a single place where the stone plating happened over any of the carnival, over any of the julus, like we see it happening there in the north on Ram Navami. Why I have started liking Bengali people a lot? Let me tell you that also. Number one, Bengalis are very warm and hospitable. They cannot treat you as a stranger for long. The moment you start talking to them, they will talk more and whole environment will change. Another thing which made me surprised is Bengalis has a laid back and luxury way of life. And that's really refreshing in this kind of a world where everybody is running and everybody is in hurry. I think this is what I love the most. I've seen on many shops, doesn't matter how crowded the place is, but every Bengali will work on his peace and his pace. And do you know the most interesting thing? All the customers keep standing for half an hour or so. They are not in hurry. If they have decided that they will buy the sweet from this shop, they will buy the sweet from that shop only. Doesn't matter how long it will take. Bengalis are in love with the debate and discussion, and this is why you will never feel bored with any of the Bengali. I think they are very intelligent themselves, and that's why they love to indulge themselves in intelligent discussions. And maybe that is why I was able to make some good friends over here because of this kind of discussions on many topics. I think during this journey itself, I have discovered why they have so much of love for Mamta Didi. I think they consider Mamta Didi a very intelligent lady, and why not? Because she is an artist, she does painting, she is a writer, she has written many books. You should not be surprised if I tell you that in an auction, her books and the paintings were sold for 90 crore rupees, which is equal to $1.1 million. Even one of her painting was sold for 1.8 crore rupee. In fact, they have made a movie on her life. No wonder she is multi-talented and every Bengali is very proud on her. Such kind of pride on their food, their culture, their tradition, their clothes, their language. This is what made me fall in love with every Bengali here in West Bengal, and I salute them. So it's 15th October and I'm starting my journey from Mangla Lodge, which is in Virati, Kolkata, and meet Shankar Dada. This is morning around 7:30 and I'm starting my ride from Kolkata, and the plan is I'm going towards Krishna Nagar, which is almost 100 kilometers from here. And he's Dada, who has really made me understand a lot about Kolkata. This is Mangla Lodge and he's the owner. Tell me about the channel which you are running.
वो जो है भगवान गोपाल किशन का पूजा करता है मेरा वाइफ
जी,
उसको डेली कोई देखते हैं।
हाँ।
हम लोग कोई पैसा के लिए नहीं है, लेकिन खाली हम चाहते हैं कि भगवान का पूजा हर घर घर में हो, इसलिए भगवान किशन सबको अच्छे रखे, दुनिया की परिस्थिति बहुत अच्छे रहे, यही हमको चाहते हैं। भगवान हम लोग को बहुत कुछ दिया, हम लोग बहुत खुश है, भगवान सबको भला रखे। दिस इज माई प्रेयर टू गॉड।
बहुत अच्छा दादा. But before starting my journey, I went to Pedal Strider, and you should not be surprised again to know that my bicycle was repaired by a Chinese man. His name is Daniel, but he is born and brought up here in Kolkata. His grandparents came here. Since that time, they are settled down here in Kolkata, and he is the third generation now. He is born, brought up, all his schooling is done from here, and he can speak Bengali, Hindi, and English. So time was 8:30 in the morning. I was riding, and I saw a signboard written Kalyani is 35 kilometer. By the way, right now I'm riding on Kalyani Expressway. Today I will cross Kalyani city and go to Krishna Nagar. Here on Kalyani Express, I found that the road is very wide and very less congested. Unlike the national highway on which I was riding from Diamond Harbour to Kolkata, I have not had anything since morning, so I was feeling hungry. I found a roadside dhaba and had a paratha, paying 50 rupee, but the views from this place were amazing. Highlight was the location of this dhaba. It was on the bank of a pond or a lake, whatever you want to call it, and the views were just amazing. For a moment, I just forgot about the hot weather and my hunger. I was simply into those moments. I'm liking West Bengal for one more reason, and that is the kind of water collection is here. You will see lots of ponds or lakes everywhere. These water collections, water bodies are unending. Bengal is really surprising me on each turn and corner with its natural beauty, of course. See this man, he is standing on a very small boat and rowing it with the help of a long bamboo stick. I saw singhadas were being sold. In English you can call them water chestnuts, which were collected collected from the same water bodies there, and they were really fresh. I bought 1 kg and paid 60 rupee for that after a discount of 10 rupee on that. Though the time was 9:50 in the morning, but it was very hot, rather it was humid. At a point I thought that I will fell down from the bicycle. Immediately I took a shelter under a shed in front of a closed shop, and to gain some energy I mixed glucose in the water bottle and drink it. After taking rest for almost 30 minutes, I resumed my journey at 10:20. Now look at this road. It's a 8-lane expressway. Road conditions were good, no traffic. I have had many reasons to celebrate the ride except the heat and a little bit of headwind. When I was riding, this poster grabbed my attention. What do you think about these kind of posters? Do you think it's all fine? What do you say? Time was 11 o'clock. I took a shelter under a roadside bus stop. It's so hot right now. It's like burning. It's a little cloudy, or you can say kind of a foggy, but still it's very hot. I'm sweating badly. I have covered almost 15 kilometers or so right now. 15 more to go to Kalyani. And there I met with this man who shared few insight about the weather or upcoming weather here in West Bengal. These coming 4 months, starting from November till February, it will be the winter season. Temperature will be around 10, 11, 15. Lowest can be 7 or 8. That's similar to the North Indian winters. So according to this man, he was telling that from in 5 or 7 days from now, I will start feeling the cold mornings and cold evenings. I started feeling hungry again. I had almost 1/3 of water chestnuts while sitting there, and then slept for some time. I got up at 12:15, had a cup of tea, which I was carrying into the thermos flask with me. As it was the peak hot time of the day, I was there under this bus stop. I wanted to stay there till 4 or 5 o'clock, but because the sunlight started coming inside the shed, it was making that place very hot, and it was really difficult to keep sitting there, so I started the ride again. 1:30 around, I saw a signboard telling Kalyani is 12 kilometers. Around 2 o'clock, I see a huge flyover, and not one, there were many. I found this is a perfect view where the nature and the modernity both are available hand in hand. So when I progressed, I was stopped by Vicky Bhai. Me and Vicky started talking. Another car stopped nearby, and 2 gentlemen comes down from that. After a discussion, they wanted to help me with some money, which initially I denied, but when they started insisting me, so I had to take what I have got. And these are those kind people from here, West Bengal. May I know your name, sir?
Sanjeev Kumar Lal.
Okay, you? Akash. And you? Vicky. Yeah, so they have given me this. Thank you so much for your kind support. That's really kind of you. See how dense this forest is. I love this kind of forests. I reached Kalyani city, noticing various kind of stalls, big hoardings, and numerous banners and the signboards. And now you know the secret how they make 5 billion rupee revenue during the Durga festival. So they generate income using this kind of a ad space. I observed a carnival near a temple, which raised question about these artists who are performing. I have seen them in Kolkata also. So I wondered about the significance of these ongoing festivals and these temples, which is pandals. I discovered that Kalyani is an education hub. Lots of colleges were there, ISER was there, and many engineering colleges were there. Even AIMS was there. So by 3 p.m. I was extremely hungry. Most of the shops were selling biryani, which is not my preferred choice. Luckily, roadside I found a crowded cart selling a dish named Keda Bill. Price was 20 rupee only. They said that it helps to reactivate the taste buds and provide some energy also.
बहुत मस्त है। जैसे हम लोग को बोलता है कटबिल बोलता है, कुछ नहीं अच्छा लगता है।
हाँ।
ये जो खाएगा ना एकदम
तो जायका
मस्त-
खुल
मस्त
जाएगा।
हो जाएगा।
हाँ, टेस्ट आ
हाँ,
जाएगा।
टेस्ट है, बहुत टेस्ट। दीदी फोन क्या बोल रहा है?
हाँ।
बोले इसको ले आओ।
अच्छा।
यहाँ पर है, इसलिए लेकर जाएगा।
आप रेगुलर खाते हैं? अच्छा लगता है? और आप भी रेगुलर खाते हैं? So let's taste and find out how is it. ओए ओए ओए, wow, so tasty. I mean, I don't even remember if anything I have had in my whole life like this. Similar thing I tried there in Sri Lanka once. They were using the similar thing, but the taste was very much different. But right now, this one, what I'm having, is just like heaven. All the flavors are mixed so well. I think everyone should come and try this once.
Jai Ram Ram
लीजिए
Sita Ram.
लीजिए दादा.
नहीं नहीं पैसे नहीं लेने
नहीं ऐसे नहीं यार, ऐसे मत करो प्लीज।
भैया जी
ऐसे
भैया जी।
ऑनलाइन कर सकता हूँ अगर खुलेगा प्रॉब्लम।
अरे बाबा
ऑनलाइन
जी,
है तो
अब हमारे
कहते
इधर
थे-
आया है
भाई साहब
हमारा
रहने दीजिए।
और क्या करेंगे
अपना नाम बताइए।
संजीत मंडल
Sanjeev Mondol, Amit Tyagi. Thank you. So I had that and gained some energy to ride little further. Around 3:45, I was feeling badly hungry and finally I had to manage with the aloo biryani, which was not great in taste but somehow satisfied my hunger. I paid 60 rupees for that. So I had to ride almost 14 kilometers to connect back to the Kalyani Expressway. Around 5:30, I made a surprising discovery here in West Bengal. It gets dark at 5:30. Searching for a place to stay, I crossed an Indian Oil petrol pump but decided not to stay there because it was a very small kind of pump. This is the Indian Oil petrol pump on my left, but it's very small. Very small. So we'll go and check another one. Little ahead, I found Jio petrol pump and they permitted me to stay there.
ये है ना
हाँ
और ये छोटा वाला घर
हाँ।
घर तक
और चार्जिंग का कुछ है उधर?
चार्जिंग है आपका अंदर करना पड़ेगा
थोड़ी देर लैपटॉप पे काम कर सकते
वो ऊपर करना पड़ेगा
हो? हाँ मैं उधर बैठ के करूँगा, फिर रात को जाके इधर सो जाऊँगा। The staff was very nice and they offered me 2 cups of tea. I took bath in the open under a tap. I washed my clothes and found a place to sit and work on my next video. This is the team of Jio. So they are the one who really helped me a lot. Right now what I'm thinking to have a Bengali learning session with them because they are pro in Bengali. So let's start so that you can also learn with me. First of all एक एक करके अपने नाम बता देंगे मेरे को।
नमस्कार मेरा नाम बाबन मंडल
नमस्कार আমার নাম বিষ্ণু দে
नमस्कार আমার नाम अभिजीत दास।
जब मैं रोड पर होता हूँ ना तो मेरे को पूछना पड़ता है ये रास्ता किधर जाता है, तो ये कैसे पूछते
মানে
हैं?
রাস্তা কোথায় যাবে
रास्ता
কোথায়
कोথায়
যাবে?
जावे।
हाँ।
ओके, किसी को पहली बार जाके मिला तो कैसे करते हैं? नमस्कार
আপনি ভালো আছেন
अपनी भालो आछेन।
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ।
ओके, और अगर किसी को थैंक यू बोलना है तो
ধন্যবাদ
धन्यवाद बोलते हैं।
धन्यवाद।
मुझे अगर पूछना है कि क्या हालचाल है आपके,
কেমন আছেন আপনি
हाँ अगर मुझे पूछना है आपका नाम क्या है,
तुम्हारा नाम की
तुम्हार
নাম কি
नाम की,
हाँ।
ये तो बड़ा सिंपल है ना?
एकदम simple।
तुम्हारा नाम की।
एकदम।
ओके, अगर बताना है मेरा नाम अमित है तो कैसे बताऊंगा?
আমার নাম অমিত
अमार
নাম অমিত
नाम ओमित,
अमित।
ये भी सिंपल है।
एकदम।
अगर मुझे किसी को ढाबे पे मैं गया और मेरे को पूछना है कि खाने में क्या मिलेगा या खाना है,
দাদা এখানে খাবার কি কি পাওয়া যায়
खाबार की पाओ जाए।
हाँ, हाँ।
अच्छा, खाबोर मतलब खाना, की मतलब क्या क्या। आगे मेरे को पूछना है कि दाल भात मिलेगा दादा?
दाल भात আছে
दाल भात আছে।
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ। আপনি বলবেন আমি সবজি ভাত খাবো,
সবজি
তাহলে
ভাত।
আপনাকে একটা ভাতের মধ্যে 1 প্লেট ভাত ডাল আলু টোকা যেটা নরমালি হয় সেটা আপনাকে দেবো
आमी सब्जी भात खाओ।
একদম একদম
क्या बात है, थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू। I have covered 63 kilometer on an average of 13.5 kilometer per hour. My expenses are total 130 rupees, 50 rupees for the breakfast, 60 rupees for the biryani and 20 rupees 1/3 of those water chestnuts. It was a very difficult day and I was riding from Diamond Harbour to Kolkata. The road was very crowded, it was very narrow and all the buses and the trucks were honking on you all the times. That is the most difficult journey here in West Bengal. So if you want to see that episode, I'm giving you the link here. After this video, click on it and watch. And those who have supported me on this journey like Avik Bhai, Dipankar Bhai and Vicky, Akash and Sanchit Kumar, their names are given here. For those who are wishing to support me on this journey, I've given the QR code at the end of this video. So that's all for now. Take care of yourself. We will meet again soon in the next video with the next story. Bye bye.